Hey everybody, this is Aaron and welcome. Okay, I'm not supposed to stream today, to be honest, or tonight. Speaking of which, good afternoon or good nearly noon or midnight, I should say. And yes, I'm streaming it for the first time ever in a while now, which is early. So Splatfest officially over. We got the results. In case some people haven't seen, I'm not gonna spoil, but you know what I mean. Um, but today I decided to actually do a live stream and decide to chat regarding my experience with the Splatfest World Premiere because number one, this was actually my first time playing Splatoon ever, um, because I did not own a Wii U and I did not have Splatoon 2. And for the whole duration, I didn't have my Switch back then. And to be I can't even talk. This is unscripted. This is one of those videos where it's unscripted most of the time. Um, but yeah, so we never played Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, and same with Splatoon 2. Mostly only watch the what it's about. Basically, for those who don't know, Splatoon is basically a game where you're a kid and a squid or an octoling, whatever, and you basically just ink and shoot and all of that. Um, no, I don't want to update. No thanks. Yep, that's my phone. Sorry about that. But yeah, you basically go into um how it works is that basically you as a player and you are with a team and you're going to battle against the opponent team where you'll be participating in a what they call the turf war, and essentially you have to um, ink the floors, base, center, and even from one end to the other. And at the same time, you're also going to splat your opponents, and same with the other ones with you. And then basically, you're going to have some things with weapons and abilities. So that's basically what it's all about with Splatoon. And after years of actually just watching gameplays and learning like, okay, what am I gonna do with this, uh like why am I supposed to do with Splatoon 3. When they announced the Splatfest World Premiere, I'm like, yeah, I'm excited, I'm finally gonna play. And then the date drop, August 27th or the 28th, depending on your region. Um, good thing is, I'm gonna put this. Good thing it's on a weekend, thankfully. The problem though, as for those almost aware that you have been following me, that I already been at school nowadays, and as much as I really wanted to actually keep doing this for a long while, unfortunately I had to deal with studies and all of that, which is why I had to. There will be a time where I had to step aside from this channel for a long while, so I had to. So this is a warning that, in case for those who are not aware of what's happening, in case for more info though, I actually posted a an update where I basically talk what what is going on. Okay, now back to Splatfest. So it's on a weekend though. It was actually after the after my first week of classes. Um, Now, at first, I look at the schedule, right? I look at the schedule, and then there's one for Europe, and then there's one for America, and then there's one for Japan. Um, I can, and I said to myself, I can be able to actually, um, I can be able to actually go to Europe and Japan, but never in America. And here's the thing why. In America, it started 12 p.m. Eastern all the way until 12 midnight, which it will be midnight by my time. At least with Europe, it was actually where they were the first. It was 4 p.m. on 27. Actually, it was based on my time, 4 p.m. on 27. But I think based on Europe time, it's actually hold up, if I actually had to search. Yes, sometimes I forget. Um, okay, s- that's US. 9 a.m. BST. 9 a.m. British Standard Time or 10 a.m. CST. So that's time which is actually 4. And and then I said, oh, I'm gonna actually make it. And then now what am I gonna say currently at this moment is actually the pre. I haven't gone to the actual stuff yet. Um, so the so basically I'm going to be able to make it in Japan and Europe, but never in uh, America. Now, okay. Um, Now then, there's the announcement from on Twitter on Splatoon Japan's page, and they actually show the region selection once you actually start the game. So in case okay, so basically, if I'm able to like show, but I don't think I can be able to show it. Actually, can I be able to show? But basically, I'm actually still going to illustrate what it is. So basically, um, when you start up the game, you will be greeted with a region selection before you enter the Splatfest, and you'll be asked, okay, which region do you want to go? Now, and the reason why um, is that um, you're not actually going to select a region through the system's region. You know, the where you actually pick like the Americas, Europe, so etc., right? This one is actually based on accounts. So basically, what's happening? You are able to pick from North America, Europe, Japan, and Oceania and Asia. Um, So at least that's okay. There we go. I got the. I only have the Japanese one. Okay, okay. At least I'm gonna show you for a bit. If it lags, then I apologize in advance. Okay. Let's see. So window capture. I don't even think I even do it on Twitter. I don't think I posted it. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, apparently it can be able to show. But basically, when you actually start the game, oh yeah, I did actually show it on video. Oh gosh, why I can forget that I did show. So YouTube.com. how was it? It was the first ever Splatfest video, which was like the Splatfest. The okay. Um, okay, so let's see. Um, okay, here we go. Student race. Okay, and okay, can we actually be able to show it? Wait, no. Well, shoot. Yeah. Well, that's a waste of searching. But yeah, yeah. You'll be able to actually select your region, and but actually oh shoot, thank you. Okay, image. Okay, there you go. Okay, so yeah, so you'll be able to select your region, but only once per Nintendo account. And once you chose it, there's no going back. But there's also like the thing where it's like it automatically picks for you. Like is this your region? Is this your are you do you want we know that this is what mostly you want to do. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to pick this? And spoiler alert, that's actually on my main account and on my um alt account actually. And then I did the same for basically like all other accounts just in case I want to actually go and play the the swap is on their time zone, which I did. Yeah, just a note. Okay, so and then there were the drawings. Um, but yeah, the drawings were a lot of fun. I did when I actually went around the entire plaza, right? I remember actually seeing the drawings from different regions. Um, of all the drawings that I saw, I think Australia. I saw Australia most drawings. I don't think Europe rarely out. I think only once, and then America was like second to being the most frequent, and then Australia. But although there were some good ones, there were some funny ones as well. And yep. So what else? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if I gotta keep rapping. I don't even have a script. It's just based on my memory. Okay, so um, now the actual Splatfest. Um, now this one I'm actually going to do collect. I'm not gonna go like illustrate like one by one by one by one. I'm not gonna go like region by region because we will be here like hours if I actually do that. So this is based on starting with um, Europe and then concluding with Australia. Um, basically, I only attended three out of possible four. I did not attend Japan because apparently in Japan, um, there are things that I like to call language. Though I found out that what I'm actually watching on one channel that I basically watch, um, they said that they were on Japan servers, and I'm like, aren't you supposed to didn't it change the language? And basically saying like English language now, like I don't even know like what's happening, but okay, so um Okay, so this is going to be my collective stuff. So I'm actually going to talk about three things: the mechanics, the the mechanics, which means the modes turf war, and the new one tricolor. Then you have the online. Yep. I'm basically critical to how Nintendo works with online, but gotta talk about it in a bit. And then lastly, basically, um, well, I forgot the three, but basically, mechanics, the online, and then there's another one that I really wanted to actually talk. But if I get something on my head, then I'm actually going to get it in. So the uh the mechanics first of all. Um, the mechanic. Okay, so the mechanics, turf war, and then the new one on tricolor. But first, we're gonna actually talk about turf war. And as a first time Splatoon player, I would actually say it was actually really nice. And frankly, now there were actually like a couple maps available throughout the entire demo, and I actually had a lot of fun actually being able to splat ink on the floors, and and basically just roaming around, and then making sure to cooperate with my teammates, and throughout the entire duration, um, it's been a lot of fun splatting ink, and because I like to ink and refill and then splat and then of that. Then you have the tricolor battles, which okay, so for those who don't know, tricolor battles is a new thing in Splatoon 3. Basically, it's 4 versus 2 plus 2. And I say 2 plus 2 because the are actually the leading team, and then of course you have the two each um, two pairs um, actually going to be against you from the leading team. Um, Now, I should have actually talked about what was the Splatfest. It's actually rock, paper, scissors. Yes, good way to actually good thing to actually start off the Splatfest for Splatoon 3. Um, yeah, it was funny, but you know what? Well, I'll accept it. So yeah, so tricolor battles. So far, I get the first experience of what it's actually like to how am I gonna put this? Um, basically getting splattered all over because scissors is I'm actually going to go sideline. Um, in the halftime report, it only happens on the second half all the way until the end. Scissors is first in halftime, and then rock, and then paper. So for scissors, basically we have to like splat the two pairs, and then also get splat the most than the two, while rock and paper in pairs, basically two on rock and two on paper. Basically they have to at least one pair manage to actually become the most ink, then also the other pair actually won. The leading team says was lost, that is. Um and yeah, I don't even know how many times I get splattered over. In fact, that's actually the mode where I actually got defeated a lot. I mean, there were actually some wins, don't get me wrong, and 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 it is a lot of fun still, but um yeah, it's like Um, you got getting splatted all over. Like we got the like okay. I had to do with teamwork, and then I had to do with team paper, and then we had to ink the base, and then we had to protect the center. Yeah, you also had to protect the center and all of that. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So those were so far with the mechanics. They were good. They might need some improvement, especially that tricolor, but overall, it's a lot of fun. Next, online. So you already know how much I gotta be critical with online, but so far with Splatoon 3 and Splatfest World Premiere, it's actually really good. Um, I would normally going to say on Nintendo that Nintendo, why on earth you said why on earth you're doing with your online? In fact, you remember with my Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack launch review, um, I became critical of online because of lag and all of that. But with this one, it's actually really decent. And apparently, according to Oatmeal Dome, they were actually using NPON from what I heard, and yay, yeah. Apparently they had NPON, and I'm happy about it. Um, so yeah, this is NPLN service with PIA or peer-to-peer for in-game communication. So that's good, and hopefully I see Nintendo using this more on basically on other games in future games, hopefully. There were kind of some quirks though. I did got some disconnects. In fact, um I would kind of rant a bit about um you know the thing where if you got disconnected, okay, intentionally, if you disconnect intentionally, they will give you a warning that says, "Hey, you disconnect yourself in your last online battle. Please don't do it again. Otherwise, we will penalize you for this amount of minutes." Okay, now that's good. But what if for those who actually who never attended? They basically just get a communication error. They basically like nothing. Like they just suddenly went out the blue, and then they got disconnected even though they haven't done anything, and then basically they got a warning. Yep, I got in those warnings twice, one in Europe and one in America. I never got any of those in Australia though, thankfully, because apparently that's my nearest. um, count Japan too, but however we're not gonna count because I didn't actually play that region. um, but but yeah, so it was smooth. They still need some improvements, but that thing. In fact, I actually also seen it on Super Kirby Clash as well. So yeah. Um, okay, so that's this phone nine. So they are working it, which is nice. Okay, then I forget. Did I seriously forget what was the last thing? Okay, we got the mechanics. Then we got online. Um. Okay. Oh, okay. We got it. Controls. Yeah. That I was supposed to actually do that. Um. Okay. So. Um. Okay. Okay. I got distracted. Sorry. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the controls. So this is actually exclusive for being the first time because um Now, for those who know, I actually put up a new video on two videos actually. The first match for two modes, one for turf war and the other for um, tricolor. Now, tricolor, I already know the controls by then. It's just like at kind of a bit of a spoiler, but we kind of like clash. But the turf war, I need to actually like. Well, I also challenge myself to like hold on the capture button and time and all, with the audio and all of that. Um, the controls like okay, because I already seen like okay, this is the button. What this is the button. This is how you control of the how you splat, how you think. Now I already did the tutorial, so like no problem. But then when we get to the actual thing, that's when the extra controls, especially with the maps, that at first I'm like, how how am I gonna do like what this do? Uh, but um, yeah. But then at the end, as time goes forward, um, but then as time goes forward, I actually understand the controls, and it's actually so fun. Um, okay, so um, it wasn't actually that bad, but overall it was good. Okay, so um, now now overall it was excellent. Despite there were some quirks things they need to actually improve, but overall it's actually worth it. Um, and will I actually gonna get Splatoon 3 though? That would depend on my budget. That's all I'm gonna say. Yep. I'm not gonna actually gonna talk about the ending because you might need to actually check yours Splatfest World Premiere a bit. Each one I say I don't wanna spoil it very much. Okay. Are there any questions though? I didn't actually look at the chat, and sorry if I went rambling. Plus, I never stayed in a long while. How was people able to put drawings? Um, so I didn't actually input it in the video, though I did actually mention it on Twitter. Basically, it you actually went near um, it you there was a thing called the mailbox. In fact, you'll be able to actually post your drawings. I think somewhere between near a store. I forgot which store, but it is near there. And then you'll be able to actually do some drawings, either touch or control. Yep. Nice. Okay. Anything more? Yeah, I had nothing much to talk about because that's gonna be very much it actually. As soon as I'm done here, yeah, maybe I'm gonna play another game or maybe I don't even know. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually leave it here. Um, I'm probably gonna be tired at this point after this. I'm gonna actually take some drinks, make some, do some bit of work, uh, and then afterwards, I'm gonna go to bed. But then, yeah, been an in-game mailbox. But unfortunately, because I don't even think you can be able to access the mailbox anymore because number one, the Splatfest is over, and then two, the app is basically a paperweight because once they when they posted the results, right? They also closed down the app. Basically, they also gave like the money like, okay, the Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere is finished. That's it. So that means that's it. You can't roll on the Splat bill until, well, at the end of the until September 9th. Yeah. Your winning game members, it could be posted to Twitter or Facebook. Yep. Thank you for responding. Okay, so I'm gonna actually leave it here. So I wanna thank you all for watching. Can't wait for the full game. I had a lot of fun. Yep. I'm actually going to be watching mostly on release just to actually see how it. I mean, all the experience so far, it's also a lot of fun. Um, Even though we're kind of competitive on half, and the other one just for like casuals. It's actually still a lot of fun actually be able to play and experience the game in some way. And I actually thankful for Nintendo to be able to actually be able to let us play Splatoon 3 before the release. In fact, I would actually point out before I'm actually gonna end. Um, I first thought because I know that Splatoon and Splatoon 2 already had a demo, aka no global test fire. So with Splatoon 3, I assume um, that okay 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 so I assume that with Splatoon 3 they will actually do a global test fire. Turns out it's not a global test fire. They decided no global test fire. You're going straight to Splatfest. So, yep. Uh, nope. Sorry, but unfortunately, that's not my territory 100%. I had to actually delete that message. Because that unfortunately I don't usually allow 100%. So yeah. Okay. Ending it here. I wanna thank you all so much for watching, for listening. Gosh, it's been a while since I last streamed, but yep. Um, no worries. Just no worries how it does it, but just make sure to keep it family friendly. Don't actually like go go over PG-13. I mean, I'm okay if it's like maybe PG-13, some of PG-13 words are allowed. Just anything that is like racial slang terms or anything um uh, way above. Yeah, not in my territory. Yeah, I don't usually say these words, but I will have to point out. But yeah, hopefully you all have a wonderful day. As always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, if you enjoyed, and then subscribe, turn on notifications. Uh, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, but keep an eye out. As always, have a wonderful day or night, wherever you guys are. But she ever said that born the gay, I don't even know. I didn't even look. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna end it here. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Thanks so much. See you next time.